Hey team, I'm Josh. In this video we'll look at 10 products you can buy to create the ultimate TV watching experience. Everything I mention will be linked to down in the description. Let's get to it. Most people still use the router sent to them by their provider. To have your TV working at its best when loading content from YouTube and Netflix, then make sure you have a router that can get your fast speeds from the fiber box to your TV. Mesh networks are a great option for this. They come with 2 to 3 units that you can place around the house and only need to be plugged into power. This saves you having to run Ethernet cable everywhere as they talk to each other wirelessly. TP-Link Decos and Netgear Orbis are my favourite ones as they're easy to set up and provide you a great signal all the way around your house. These are a worthy investment as it not only helps your TV but all your devices, as a good fast internet connection is critical in today's world of technology. If you've seen any of my other videos, then you'll know how much I enjoy talking about soundbars. TVs are designed to give you a good picture, but manufacturers are trying to get them so thin that they sacrifice in speaker size and quality. Purchasing a simple soundbar can greatly improve the movie watching experience, and a lot of soundbars will also let you stream music directly to them, which is an added bonus. There are many options out in the market, and they're super easy to set up. If you want to learn more about choosing a soundbar, then watch the video I've linked to in the description. One of the coolest visual additions you can make to your setup is adding an LED strip to the back of the TV. These can be purchased for as little as $15 to $20 for a basic one off Amazon, or you can splash out and buy the Philips Hue light strip and sync box, which when connected to a streaming device like an Apple TV or Chromecast, will decipher the image before sending it to the TV. This enables the light strip to mimic the colours being produced on screen and adds another layer to the viewing experience. All of my lounge lights are Philips Hue smart lights and allow me to change the brightness and colour straight from my phone. If you have an older TV that isn't smart, there are many devices on the market that can be plugged into your TV's HDMI port to get access to streaming services. Some of the most popular include Apple TV, Chromecast, and Amazon's Fire TV Stick. I bought my Apple TV and Chromecast because there were certain apps that weren't available in the Samsung App Store. If you enjoy traveling, then it may be helpful to have an Apple TV so you can have all of your accounts logged in and take it from place to place. I know many of you hate using your TV remote to search through the apps, so you may find it easier to use an external keyboard. The Logitech K400 Plus has a built-in trackpad which can be used with many of the TV's web browsers. It also has the main buttons from your TV remote such as home, return and volume controls. This may be the perfect alternative as it's harder to lose and it can do everything the main remote can and more. You can also have a look at the Logitech K830 for its illuminated backlights, which may come in handy for nighttime watching. Headphones are a great addition if you find it particularly hard to hear dialogue or you just don't want to disturb others in the house. Some of the TVs from the last few years have a built-in Bluetooth transmitter, so you can connect the pair of headphones you already own, but most brands will cut all other sound coming from the TV while in Bluetooth mode. To counteract this, you can buy an external Bluetooth transmitter that plugs in via your optical port, and you can still use a soundbar or speakers as well as other headphones. A product I sell a lot of my customers are the Sennheiser TV headphones. Yes, they may look like earmuffs, but they're super comfortable and they're worth it for long listening sessions. You can plug the base station in via optical or 3.5mm, and a second pair can also be connected to the same dock. Google Home and Alexa can be integrated with many of the new TV brands, or older TV models through a Chromecast or Fire TV Stick. Currently, the Google Home Chromecast pairing seems to work better for bringing up videos on YouTube or Netflix and can turn the TV on or off, but Alexa has a wider compatibility with more devices. To get started, you can purchase a Google Nest Mini or Echo Dot for around $50, which is a good price to test the waters. Many new soundbars have these voice assistants built in and allow you to start music playback just by asking. I've set up a routine so when I say, "Alexa, movie time," it'll turn on the TV and dim the lights, which never gets old. TVs have little microprocessors that are very susceptible to power surges. For this reason, it's a great idea to buy a surge protector to keep all your expensive equipment safe. It's not the most exciting item to buy, but it can really help in the long run. Some manufacturers will also give you a 2-meter long power cord and built-in USB ports, which can be very handy to charge your phone or power a couple more devices. Note that surge protectors will become less effective over time as the capacitors inside soak up electricity. Most units will have an indication as to whether it's working properly, and I'd recommend you replace it every 5 years just to be safe, as you've probably got a lot of expensive equipment attached which you don't want to get destroyed. These devices won't stop the power from a lightning strike hitting your house, so if you're going away for a while, it's a good idea to unplug everything from the wall. Now, the best way to keep your TV as the ultimate setup is by keeping it clean. I'll be the first one to admit that I don't do a good enough job of this, but when I do get around to it, I use a really fluffy microfiber cloth. If the screen is super dirty, then you can use a bit of water, but don't use any chemicals, even if the solution is designed for phone screens, as most TVs have an anti-reflective coating which can be damaged from those products. TV stands that swivel seem to be a thing of the past, as more and more manufacturers cut costs by designing their TVs to have cheap plastic feet or a fixed center base. I always found it easier to get into the back of the TV by swinging it around, so if you're like me, then Pearly Smith makes a universal TV stand that uses the mounting points on the back of the TV and allows for that swivel action. A lot of my customers forget to measure the feet when purchasing, and we get out there to find they're too wide for the cabinet. So this stand is a great alternative for that and has saved my butt on many occasions. With that, if you're interested in anything I've talked about, then check out the links below. And if you've enjoyed this content, then consider subscribing. Here's a video you might want to watch next. That's all from me. See you guys soon.